Okay, so I found this really cool tool. Anybody who does social networking or Instagram tagging and research, it's called Social Info. And what this does is, because I've been studying how to do hashtag research for my son, who's a pro scooter rider, and we're trying to increase his Instagram likes and genuine comments. And in the process, I found it was kind of difficult to, um, do all the research. You have to find the 30 hashtags, and you got to go the high hashtags and the medium hashtags and the low hashtags. And every time I was doing research, either on my PC or on my phone, I was having to like come up with different things and write it all down, and I couldn't compare, and it was just kind of a pain in the ass. And so I joined a group with a guy on Facebook, and he developed this research tool, and I got in. I was like, okay, yeah, we're getting in. It's called Social Info. So what this is like, okay, I can go to Instagram up here, and it loads all of, the top Instagram accounts. But what I want to do maybe is search an Instagram account. For instance, my son is Pierce Goodwin, and he's the scooter rider that I was telling you about. So this loads his statistics, right? So this is his Instagram account. This is how many followers he currently has, how many people are following, how many people he's following, and how many posts he has. In the last 7 days, in 30 days, you can see what followers dropped off, how many followers he picked up to increase his thing, and he hasn't had a post, which since the 9th, which his mom is keeps telling him to post. But it goes down to how many gains. So if I'm working with somebody else who I'm doing Instagram, increasing their Instagram likes and stuff, this is a good thing for me to show them. Since I started, this is how many increases you've had. This is how many post gains you've had. And then this is a graph that will show his increases as well eventually when we start making that big thing, the big jump into followers. The other thing I like about it is if I go here to the most recent posts, it shows me his last post, how many likes he had, how many comments, and it was a video. You go down here, there's an image, and I can view this post. So let's go up here. So this one was a video, it has 403 likes, comments was 52. I can actually view that post and see what it looked like. And then I can go down here, and see what tags he was tagging at the time, as well as what comments and whether he's actually replying back to his comments, which, we've been trying to work on that. So when I go here, his engagement rate is 17.51%, which we need to increase. So as I'm coaching him and how to make his Instagram more powerful, I can show him this page to say this is what we need to work on. So it gives your client or whoever or yourself an opportunity to see what you need to work on. I can also view his profile here, which shows me everything, how many followers. It shows me how many views, how many comments, that sort of thing. So if I wanted to go further down, like this was his most views right now, most comments. When I click on this one and I look at his comments, I also can look at what he's tagged. I can see that he had a really good reply back for that one. So it just gives me a little bit more opportunity to research him better. So now let's say I want to look at, so let's say Lucky Scooters is the deck he rides, and I want to look at Lucky Scooters Instagram so I can kind of view what their actions are. They have 500,000 followers. They're following 88 people, which isn't that very many. What their their, you know, how many likes they've had in the last 30 days. I mean, it's giving me the same, this doesn't go up very high, the same graphs. So I can see, you know, how many likes they had on a post, what this post was. Their engagement is like super low. So, you know, it's interesting how we're trying to get that, and they have so many likes, but they're a brand, right? I can also do this with YouTube. I can look up different YouTube channels. Like he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I do. So if I'm looking at my YouTube channel, I can go here, this is me, and I can click on view my analytics here on my YouTube channel. So if I'm viewing hashtags or viewing my followers, you know, I have 13,000 views, 176 videos, you know, it kind of does the same type of graph. I haven't been very active on mine lately, but it will show, you know, all your different videos, your posts, likes, dislikes, that sort of thing. So it makes your research easier because I can literally, now let's go back to Instagram. If I'm going Lucky Scooters and I want to compare it with Pierce Goodwin, it should, oh, I spelled his name wrong. Wait a second, Instagram. It should let me compare. No, okay, so it's not letting me compare. Maybe that's in my premium tools. So let's go back up here. So I can go to my premium tools. I thought it would let me compare, but it's not. So let me go, you know, if I'm doing my hashtag researcher, this is the thing you pay for per month. I can do different hashtags. So let's say I'm doing scooter rider. I have to do the hashtag, I think. Hashtag scooter rider, and I want to do hashtag lucky scooters, and I want to do hashtag Pierce Goodwin, and tail whip, because that's one of the tricks. Pro scooter rider. So I can just do a bunch of different hashtags and then push research. And it's going to take a minute. But what this does, it will compare all those hashtags. So it allows me, instead of, you know, sitting down and writing a graph or doing an Excel spreadsheet or whatever, trying to find the better hashtags, I literally can write my hashtags in here and compare. And then I can copy and paste into my Excel, or I can write them down on my piece of paper or my Google Docs or whatever document I'm trying to do. But it allows me to research all the different hashtags all at once instead of going back and forth and clicking on and clicking off and that sort of thing. And it is taking a long time to research that. So I'm fairly new to Instagram and the researching. I really got into it when I was trying to increase his followers, because that's how he's gonna get a sponsor in scooter riding. And so with his different competitions and stuff he does, we need to have people know who he is. And that's really why I got into it. But as I'm into it, I realize how important it is for my own business and for the things I'm trying to accomplish individually with my real estate and my courses and, you know, this new company that I'm starting up. So it will definitely help me out. This is taking a long time. I don't know why it's taking forever. So this isn't like a tool. I know there's things you can do to hire companies to do this for you, or to hire companies to get likes and followers, which are fake followers and fake likes and not very much engagement. This is not one of those companies. This is a company where you actually are doing the research and you're doing the hashtag stuff, and you're organically going to grow your company based on the research you're doing, not just hiring somebody to get you fake followers. This makes me wonder why it's taken so long. Maybe it's because I have that in there. So this company is so new that I was one of the first 100 people to join it, and I believe we're up to like 400 now. So we're really not. We're really super new, and as it goes, okay, I'm going to start over because this is killing me. That's taking too long. I'm going to come up with some different hashtags. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Crazy kid. See if that changes. You know, it's always the one time when you're trying to come up with something that trying to like show somebody how to do it, and it all isn't working correctly. I'll try this again. I'm going to refresh. It was taking too long. I'm not that patient. So I know you can research. I want to say like 50 hashtags at one time, and that's probably what was taking so long, and that was killing me. Okay, so here we go. So here's the hashtag researcher. I researched the 3: pro scooter rider, and crazy kid, because I wanted, you know, those are kind of the things. So scooter rider has a total of 8,000 posts, average likes. Pro scooter has, you know, I mean, so you can look at this, and then I can click here and I can go to their Instagram. So see, it gives me like their top posts, 36,000, that's amazing, you know, and how to compete with that as well when you're doing your research. So another premium tool, which I absolutely love because my son never, okay, let me go back, never shows me, is this media downloader. So I can go to my son's Instagram. Oh, okay, let me back up. That's how I have to do it. I have to go here to his Instagram. So say I want this post, and copy the URL here, go back here, paste the URL there, push download, and it actually will download the video or the image that I want. See, so I can play it. So, and then I can download this now by right-clicking Save Video As on my computer, and then I can upload it to different things like Facebook or my Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever else. So I like that because, you know, as a mom, he never shares his stuff with me, and so now I can kind of steal it off his Instagram. But I can also do other people's Instagram. Maybe I like their meme, or I like something they've posted, instead of, you know, screenshotting or whatever. Now I can just download it from the premium tools. This has a viral finder as well. So if I'm, you have to use your account username. So if I do scooter rider, let's see if this, and I can find virals for scooter rider. Let's see, Lucky Scooters. So now, see, if I'm looking at Lucky Scooters, I can see what their viral posts are. So we can then go to that post and see how they did. You can look to see who they tagged, their @signs. You can see all of the things that they did to promote, so you can kind of copy that and get that type of response as well, the viral response. So it's a really cool system. I really enjoy it. There's things I'm gonna have to like play around with more to figure it out, but it also too, because it's so new, they have ideas. So if you have an idea of how you could make this better, work better for you in your business, then you have an opportunity here to make your comments, and they're looking at all of that into because into making this work. When we first started, if I went here, it didn't open into a new browser, so it made it difficult. But now, since our comments, it's now opened in a new browser. So this is going to make it user friendly as we go, because your comments actually make a great big difference. So, oh, my alarm's off, so I guess that's time to quit the video. Anyway, so great opportunity for people to get into social info now that it's alive. I believe we're going to start a membership site, but you can sign up right now for free, and I'll leave a link for you to sign up on my affiliate account for free, and you'll get to use these basic tools until you opt in to purchase